donkey, Dave the donkey. Dave the donkey was so excited. He'd been waiting all week for Grandpa Donkey to get back from Jerusalem. Dave had some big news he'd been waiting to share with him. Here comes Grandpa. Grandpa, guess what?
Grandpa, guess what?
I carried the king into Jerusalem.
I carried the king into Jerusalem.
You're joking, Dave.
You're joking, Dave.
No, Grandpa, I carried the king.
No, Grandpa, I carried the king.
I was standing at the front,
I'm standing at the front.
and the king's servant untied me and led me to the king.
And the king's servant untied me and led me to the king.
The king jumped on my back,
The king jumped on my back.
and we charged down the hill
And we charged down the hill
to Jerusalem.
to Jerusalem.
The crowd waved palm branches
The crowd waved palm branches
and cheered, "Hooray for the king!"
and cheered hooray for the king.
We said goodbye,
We said goodbye
and I headed home.
and I headed home.
So, Grandpa,
So, Grandpa,
you've been in Jerusalem since then. What happened?
you've been in Jerusalem since then. What happened?
Well, Dave, the crowd were yelling for the king.
Well, Dave, the crowd were yelling for the king.
Wow, said Dave.
Well, said Dave.
And all the leaders came to meet him? Yes, sighed Grandpa, the king did meet all the leaders.
Yes.
And Grandpa, they would have placed a golden crown upon the king's head. They certainly crowned the king, but the crown wasn't made of gold.
They certainly crowned the king, but it wasn't made of gold.
The throne, Grandpa, must have been amazing. Long live the king.
The
No,
throne.
Dave, sighed Grandpa. There was no throne.
No, Dave, there was no throne.
They led him and nailed him to a cross.
And they led him and nailed him to a cross.
Dave was stunned. A cross?
A cross!
So the king is dead?
So the king is dead?
No, Dave, the king was dead,
No, Dave, the king was dead.
but he's alive again.
But he's alive again!
Hallelujah.